Good morning guys, so welcome back to the channel. So I say morning, it's lunchtime. We've just done some homeschooling this morning, which I feel like I'm getting into a bit of a routine now. I will admit the first few days I just thought, how am I going to do this, because there's just so much to do, and trying to do it with two children at different levels and then losing internet connection, it's been a bit of a nightmare. So the kids have gone off upstairs to have a little break. It's absolutely pouring outside. Hopefully that will stop and then we can take Honey for a walk. Right, today, so I'm going to be making something with this jackfruit. So I've never used jackfruit before. I know you can buy it in tins. But this one that I've got here is from a company called Jack and Chill, and I'll show you in a moment. And it's a big bag, 1 kilogram bag of frozen pulled, is it pulled? Yeah, pulled jackfruit. So obviously it's like a meat alternative, and although I haven't used it, I've looked online and it seems that it's quite versatile. So I'm going to try today to make something Chinese, just something quick and easy. Another day I'm going to do something Indian, so it'll probably be like a curry, and I'm also going to try it Mexican style, so with some peppers, black beans, stuff like that. So I've literally just grabbed out things in the freezer and the cupboard that I've got. I'll spin you around, show you what I'm going to use, knock it up, grab the kids down, get them to taste it, and then yeah, so let me just spin you around. Right, so here is my big bag of jackfruit. As you can see, it's frozen solid, and that's the company. I'll leave links below if you want to go and check them out. But basically it says that you just heat in a pan with some oil, and it takes about 10 minutes, and add your favourite seasoning or spice. I dug out some green beans, so I might cook some of them up, chop them up and pop them in. I've got this hoisin sauce, so Blue Dragon one, so it's a rich hoisin sauce. So we'll give that a go. Some spring onions, bit of red onion, 2 garlic cloves, and I might chuck in some little peas. So let's see how we get on. Right, so I think I'm gonna use up these El Paso pocket things to put the mixture in. I know these are sort of Mexican-y, but they're really tasty. So I've got 4 left, so I thought I'm just gonna have one of those each for lunch. And all you do is you literally just put them in some foil. So I'll just get a knife. Just show you, so they're just little pockets like that. You can just pop your filling in. Get yourself a bit of foil, and you literally just pop them in there and just warm them through in the oven. So I've just chopped up just under half a red onion and a small bunch of spring onion, and I've got my garlic there ready to put in. I'm just going to open the pack now and get out a small amount to put in this bowl. And on the hob I've got the peas and the runner beans going. Obviously you don't need to cook them first, you could just bung them straight in, but I thought if I cook them through now, I can bung them in at the end of the cooking, just before I dish it up. Okay, so I've just put some jackfruit in the bowl, quite a big handful, and as you can see it's like shredded, and there's small bits in there and larger chunks. That looks interesting. So I'm just breaking it down because it's frozen solid, so I'm just breaking it down a bit before I start cooking with it. Right guys, so I've got my frying pan, I've got some olive oil in there, and I'm just warming it up. And I'm going to put my spring onion and my red onion in there. Turn it down a bit. going to leave that for a sec to cook for a little bit on the pepper. Right, I cannot find my pepper. Oh, it's the way. Aha, here we go. I'm just going to put a generous amount of pepper in there. Right guys, so I'm just frying up the red onion and the, I can't speak today, the red onion and the spring onion in some olive oil. I'm adding some pepper. I just went to add pepper and accidentally added chili flakes, only a tiny bit, so hopefully it won't be too spicy. I thought I had everything to hand. I couldn't find the pepper. I reached in the back of the cupboard and it was the chili flakes. Right, so I think that's okay. Now, I'm just going to turn that down a bit and then I'm going to grate my garlic into there. Obviously, you can have as much or as little garlic as you like. I'm just going to have 2 cloves. And let's face it, all we're doing is homeschooling at the moment, so it doesn't matter if it's quite garlicky. Not likely to be breathing on anyone. Right, so I've done that. I'm going to put a tiny bit more oil in. And then I'm going to add the jackfruit in a sec because it takes about 10 minutes, no more than 10 minutes. So just make sure it's all broken up. It's not too lumpy. Right, I'm going to add that now. I'm not sure how much I'm going to need, so I'm just going to add that for now. And we'll see how we go. It's a bit like the mock duck meat you can get, you know, like the Linda McCartney, they do that mock duck stuff. It's a bit like that. Just going to try and break it down. I'm just going to turn it up to gas mark number 3. I'm just going to let that warm through and add a bit more pepper. Does anyone else do that? Just make up recipes as you go along. Sometimes they're the best. I think I might need a bit more jackfruit in there. Try and get the bits that are more broken up. Okay. I'm just going to let that warm through. I'll leave it in the pan in a minute for a while. I'm just going to try and break it all down. Smells nice. Right, so I'm just going to leave that for a couple of minutes and then I'll come back and see if it needs any more oil and then we will put the hoisin sauce on. Right, so I've added a bit more oil and a tiny bit of salt and a bit more pepper. It smells nice. You know when you know you're going to really like something? This could be my new thing, jackfruit. If you've got any other recipes, leave them below and I shall have a go. So I'll take a couple more minutes and then we shall add the sauce. Right, it seems to be all softened now, so I'm going to add some of the hoisin sauce. See how we get on. I'm not going to add too much just yet. I can mix that in and turn the heat down slightly. Oh my god, it's making me hungry. I reckon the kids are going to love this. Right, I'm going to turn it right down now because it's drying out a bit. Put a bit more in. I think the jackfruit soaks it up pretty well, so it's not like you're going to make it and it's too runny to put in like a breaded wrap or like a taco thing. You could literally do this, leave it to go cold, and I would imagine it would taste nice in wraps. Take to work or something. Right, I'm going to add some green beans and some peas. I've chopped the green beans up so just slightly smaller. I've got a feeling I'll end up using a bit more of the hoisin sauce. I've used about half a thing already. I can't speak today. So I've done that. I've also washed a bit of spinach. I was going to have it, I'm not sure whether to put it in. I think I'm not. I'm just going to have the spinach in the wraps, but I'm not actually going to add it to the mixture, because that's what we do with a lot of things. We add the spinach in. Right. So now I'm going to put me wraps or me breaded pockets in the oven to warm through. And just do them for about 5 minutes or so. Have a smell. Smells nice. I think we'll go with a tiny bit more sauce. So I'm going to spin you around and show you what it's looking like. That's not looking bad at all, is it? Right guys, so here are the pockets with the jackfruit in. It does look very nice, and I've also done it in a bowl with some whole grain rice just to see what it's like with rice. So yeah, it does look very, very nice. So we're just going to tuck in now. Right, I've just tried it guys. It's absolutely delicious. It's just like crispy duck. And obviously you could leave it longer than I did and make it go a lot crispier. Can't film the children because they're not even dressed for the day, even though they've done all their schooling. And Rich has been on the night shift, so he doesn't want to be filmed. But is it a thumbs up? Yeah. Yeah? Very nice. So I hope you like this video. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and we shall see you soon. Take care guys. Don't forget to check out the link below for the jackfruit. Take care. Bye.